Hello, mind friends. I have a question for you. I think you're really gonna dig it, or it's gonna make you feel really uncomfortable first, but then you're gonna dig it. So warning, this video isn't for the comfortable, and it's not for people that don't want to do their own research. So here it goes. Here's the question. How frustrating is it, and how spirit killing is it to have to attach yourself to money in a way to where you cannot provide for your family? You can't keep the lights on at home. You can't pay your bills. You can't nourish your family, provide support and stability and security for yourself and for your family if not for your attachment to money, and spinning a perpetual hamster wheel of stealing your time away from yourself, from your family, from your life, so that you can keep your attachment to money, so that you can keep doing all those things like paying your bills and helping your family out and helping yourself and doing anything else you want to do. How flippin' frustrating is that, and spirit killing is it to be totally attached to money in every way for your survival, as well as your ability to provide for your family and anything else you want to provide it. Whew. Pretty spirit killing, is it? So that's the uncomfortable part. I'm gonna get to a much better part, because I found in the overwhelming majority of people have no idea that there's a better way. And then the overwhelming majority of people that even hear them mention that there's a better way believe it's too good to be true, and they've already turned off. In fact, I guarantee if you're still watching this video and you haven't tuned out by now and clicked off, then congratulations. I mean, thanks for sticking around. So you'll probably dig the rest of this video if you're still on. Okay, and here's for the non-lazy people. If you're not lazy, you're gonna be more than happy to do your own research. So I'm gonna give you something to research that I would like you to become an expert in. And not just take, you know, my word, some talking head with long hair on a video. I've got some humility, that's right, it's true. We can relate. But I seriously want you to research this and just not just take my word for it. But here's the solution. The only way to detach yourself from money and be able to take care of your family, yourself, your causes for real, in a way that you have the security and so forth. Detached from money. Here's what it is. It's two words. Passive income. Research it. Become an expert in it. And just real quick right here, passive income is money that ideally comes from an asset that you own, that you acquire, that you develop. You start from scratch, you take over, whatever. An asset that you own that pays you passive income. And eventually, hi guys, and eventually that passive income is going to dominate and take over all of your expenses, both living and, hi guys. So that's the key. You have to develop a passive income from an asset that you own that exceeds all of your expenses, living and passive. At that moment, once you cross that threshold, you're completely detached from money. And the only way you're gonna get there, there's something behind all of that, or otherwise you won't achieve it. But the way that you achieve it, the very first step, is you have to achieve freedom of your mind. You've heard that phrase before, freedom of the mind. Without freedom of the mind, you will constantly be working for money, and you will be attached to money. And to support yourself and your family, if you want to be a philanthropist and give to your causes that your heart bleeds to give more to, you will forever be shackled to money and so limited and so crushed by it. And you will pay the highest tax rate in the country, which will take more of your money from you. You will, if you don't achieve freedom of the mind, free your mind, you'll be working for ordinary earned income for the rest of your life without any passive money. And therefore your attachment to money will be 100% forever. You'll be selling your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit every day for a flippin' paycheck. Versus building up an asset that you own that gives you passive money. Now you're no longer working for money, but you're working to build an asset that pays you passively, that eventually in time you could walk away from forever and still have an income that comes in whether you work or you don't work. At its core, that's what passive money means. It comes in regardless of how you spend your time. Now you're totally detached from money. The money's gonna come in, it's gonna pour in at a rate that's higher than all of your expenses. That's freedom. But you can't have that freedom without freedom of the mind first. There is no freedom of your time. There's no freedom to be detached from money until you have freedom of the mind first. I hope that made a lot of sense to you. If you got value from this, go to my website, fireyourboss.xyz. .xyz really is an extension. It's not .com, it's .xyz. Fireyourboss.xyz. Also, if you think this is a worthy message to get out there to challenge the way that people think, and you respect the fact that I want you to do your own research and become an expert at passive income, and if you respect the fact that this really is for people that don't just want to be comfortable all the time, but want some discomfiture now and then to shake things up and to help them grow, if you really appreciate that I put those things out there like this, and I've got the humility to say, don't just listen to some long-haired freak on a video, but research this. Share it. Click the share button and share this. If you know some people who would like this too, share it. Spread the wealth. This is something worthwhile to share. And my website, fireyourboss.xyz, that is all things to do with health, healing, happiness, wealth creation, freedom, lots of freedom, and mindset. This was definitely a freedom and mindset video. But between all my content, I've got thousands of pieces of content out there. And I do it for free because I don't work for money. I don't have a job, don't want one, and I don't work for money. Most self-employed people, by the way, that's another myth out there. Everyone thinks the way to freedom is to be self-employed. That's not true. Most self-employed people are more shackled and more detached to money than people with a job. And that's not talked about, but it's the honest to God truth. So, if you dig this stuff, share it. If you think it's worthy to share, please share it. Only if you believe it's worthy. Not because I told you to, but if you believe this is something that's worth getting out there, share it. And my website, fireyourboss.xyz. I hope you find some stuff you're going to like in there. If you like this video at all, I think you're going to pull out a lot of stuff of my thousands of pieces of content that you're going to like very much. And it's all free because I don't work for money. I work for free. I'm covered financially because I've got the passive income that exceeds all my expenses, and I'm able to do charity, and I'm able to do nonprofits, and I'm able to do all these things because I have the passive income from assets that I built. And the money comes in regardless of how I spend my time, so I can afford to keep putting stuff out there like this for free. I can work for free, I can help you for free, and I could advance the messages that I believe in with my heart for free because I don't need a paycheck. And that's what I want to help you guys do, so that you can do what your heart bleeds for without having any attachment for money whatsoever, and have your families taken care of with more security than a job can ever give you, all simultaneously. That's what unleashes the power of the human spirit. Not being shackled to money, and not being shackled to how you spend your time. Being needy for a paycheck, otherwise you lose your ability to pay your bills and feed your family. That's not good. So let's do the opposite of that. Thanks everyone, bye for now. Pardon the distraction earlier, it lasted more than a couple seconds, but you're still here, I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you real soon. My next video is coming soon. Bye for now.